NYC drill rappers I quickly got tired of. That boy Flaccio.
What's the word, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Y'all, today I'll be diving into a few New York drill rappers whose music I quickly lost interest in after a period of being a supporter.
I ain't lying, Nate Benz might be the I ain't fuck with her shit before, but she had a couple fire songs, and even the shit she dropped just now, like it was fire. But like, bro, I really got tired of her music real quick.
This is only part 1, so I'll be giving 4 rappers on this list for this video. First up, we got SLIXZZ. Now, the problem I have with him and why I eventually stopped caring for him and his music is probably the same reason most fans or former fans have. It's the way SLIXZZ carries his career. Like, the decision he makes are not at all too bright. It's like he doesn't have a manager. Poor management, thus can't make the right decisions for himself.
Like, it's not that hard.
If you're wondering what I'm yapping about, I'm talking about the constant dropping music on channels that are not his,
yeah, what's that, like,
or
2 weeks
previewing
ago,
a song and not dropping it until 4 to 6 months later. It's stupid, to be honest, because if you see your fans want you to drop, I'm not saying drop right away, but eventually drop it. What's the point of waiting and waiting?
Like, bro, he has dropped, like, in the last 2 years, I feel like he's dropped like 5 songs, bro. And then it's like in 2022, like, he was dropping crazy shit on other people's platforms and shit. His career is insane, bro. Like, you need to break that shit down, bro. Do a video. The rise and fall has set the trend, bro. From being one of the most, like, prolific Bronx drill rappers that had so much potential to all these back and forths with B Love, now the deal way, separation, and it's like, bro, he really had that shit. Most of all.
Waiting to drop when it's hot right now. Do drill rappers actually believe if they sit on a good song for so long, it will have the same momentum, or even get attention once it's out? Because that's actually not how that works. The hype will die down, and SLIXZZ is living proof. If you're not a Lil Durk or NBA Youngboy or someone amongst those names and you're still in the P's surrounded by drug dealers all day, you have no room to be putting brakes on the gas. Think another thing is I seen so much potential in SLIXZZ me and a lot of others, but it's like he sat back and
I like Get Home was probably the song where I'm like, that's peak set a trend, because it was like that song reached so many people and it was a song by himself, and it was like, I felt like it showed off his versatility.
Wasted it. I don't know how to explain it. People expected him to do this, and that when his friend Kevin got booked, but bro didn't even do jack shit for himself. Half of his catalog consists of features, or really bad mic performances, but hey man, all to him, he finds success down the line. But that may be hard with all the allegations. Then we got Richh. My problem with
if it ain't 2022 Richh, I don't want it.
Richh is just him, period. Okay, I'm dragging it, but I feel like my problem with him started when he started to make music for TikTok. Like, I don't know, bro, I seen a huge change in his music. I feel like he started doing that once he
after the 90 Bob song
got signed. If I'm being honest, no matter how much of a hit the song is, it honestly started with Deuce. Deuce feels like it was aimed to be played in clubs and for TikTok challenges, and I think after that it continued from there with just complete unbearable snippets and music being released. I can't remember the last song I enjoyed it. It's like everything from him nowadays is talking about a girl getting lit off liquor or doing tricks on the tip of something, and some more bullcrap like, I don't know, bro, just go back to your gun jamming up. Now bloody, I don't know if we put too much pressure on him.
I ain't gonna lie, this is his best song, bro.
Back to your gun jamming up. Now,
his last good song.
Bloody,
and probably one of my favorites.
I don't know if we put too much pressure on him considering how new he was to the scene and still is, but he was so nice when he first bursted onto the scene. Listeners couldn't help but expect so much from him. But as he continued to drop song after song, me and a lot of other listeners began to notice that his flow was getting repetitive, word choice the same, and then the biggest one, he was dragging that one adlibs to the deep depths of hell, and that was just terrible. I can't remember the last time I willingly went and searched up Bloody's name and played a song. For me personally, his last song that I enjoyed was Pain, and it was honestly just the message behind the song. Other than that, it wasn't that good, but it wasn't bad like a lot of stuff he's put out recently. Or I can also point out it seems like for me personally every time a rapper that I like goes on a crazy run, he ends up surprisingly getting signed and then starts dropping the worst songs ever. And that's what I also think went down with Bloody. He got signed and his career just hasn't been the same ever since. First up we got Someone of You. Had forgot about
Drilly?
him. But considering that he was one of my favorite out of the Bronx, I haven't forgot about him yet. I'm talking about Drilly. Now my problem with Say, and why I stopped caring for him, and his music just flat out getting tired of him as a rapper, was because of how he moved with his career. If you were really in tune with him, when he was still free, you would know that he had so much potential, and certain snippets or songs, even unreleased tracks, he completely slid on. But my main problem with him is the same problem I'm having with Bronx rapper Yavi. DGF was not giving himself that push. I felt like he just mainly wanted to put his mans on and help them get noticed. Say was giving out too much features rather than putting out his own tracks, and I don't think Say was even on a level where he could honestly really move like that yet.
This is drugs he got tired of fast.
Whenever he did drop something, I feel like his last months of still having freedom, he was only dropping on freestyle platforms, which I guess he probably thought it was smart. But the only ones, and no diss to the other platforms, but the only ones that did something for him was Hazard Lights, and that's because of the Amazon worker role play he was doing. Which is another thing. I feel like he was actually one of the smarter rappers if he could think of something like that to gain attention.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I think 2022 was like one of the nostalgic years, bro, of drill for me, bro. Like, I remember like I remember the summer, bro. The summer was just so nice.
What else?
You just wake up, it was always some bullshit.
But Say Drilly didn't give himself the push fans believed, and it just seemed like he had other plans, and for me personally, it was hard to keep on holding up hope, hoping he would finally strike. Well, that's it for the video. See you all again soon.
I agree. I think the Bloody one's the most accurate though. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. It was just like a switch, bro. After that album drop, Shotty K too. I mean, I would say quickly though. I mean, like 7-8 months. I got tired of EK. 7-8 months for Bloody too. It's like once they album dropped, it was just like trash after that. Like, they put their best shit on, couldn't do anything about it.